What is the hardest challenge in Pokémon Champions? Climbing the ranks and ending the season in the coveted champion tier? Placing atop the ladder at the end of a grand challenge? Or keeping your team alive at the very bottom of the Pokeball tier? I attempted to bring the excruciatingly harsh punishment of permadeath to Pokémon Champions in the form of a Nuzlocke challenge. If a Pokémon faints in battle, it is considered dead and I can no longer use it. Once I've run out of usable Pokémon, I have officially lost the challenge. I can only get new members by reaching new encounter locations in the form of the various ranks where I can find a fresh batch of 10 Pokémon, spin a wheel and hope I land on Charizard or Archaludon and not Simisage. Is this challenge even possible? Maybe if you're one of the best players in the entire world and are extremely lucky. Two things which I am very much not. Let's see if I can reach Master Ball tier in what is possibly the hardest challenge in all of Pokémon Champions. After booting up a fresh account, I am presented with the first batch of Pokémon. These 10 Pokémon will always be the same, and each Pokémon comes with an additional 5 Pokémon that will establish the starting 6. After looking through the pool of eligibles, I ultimately settled on Snorlax. Sure, Charizard is the best Pokemon here in a vacuum, but losing my strongest option thanks to some random rock move in Pokeball tier didn't sound so appealing. Not to mention, access to Hawlucha meant that I could utilize the No Guard Fissure Snorlax strategy that Wolf used to great success in the first Grand Challenge. Because every death is permanent, using a bulky setup mon that could one-hit KO my opponents felt like a very valuable strategy to employ that would A, limit my own deaths, and B, allow me to sweep games in the lower tiers. King Gambit and Hydreigon are both fantastic Pokemon who complement each other's weaknesses fairly well as long as we don't run into any opposing fighting types, but that's okay because we have Beedrill. I'm sure that'll be fine. Whimsicott rounds out the team as an excellent support Pokemon to provide really whatever we might need with its priority status moves. Speed control, damage mitigation, disruption, this Pokemon was the ultimate deciding factor on picking this Snorlax team to attempt the challenge with. Oh, it's a bomb. Oh. So the website I was using lied. That definitely hurts me a lot. Huh. Well, that's not what I wanted. So unfortunately, the website that I was using to look through the starting teams was just completely wrong. This meant that I was now more reliant than ever on the ranch to provide me with the perfect Pokemon to execute this strategy. Obviously, Sinistcha would be the god tier pull, but surely there were some lesser options that could also provide valuable support like, oh, I don't know, Whimsicott? Beating the tutorial ushered us straight into Pokeball Tier 4, which is technically a new rank from beginner, meaning it's time for our first encounter. All right, here we go. Okay. So not the best batch I've ever seen. I mean, if we get Gengar, we can really start stealing Wolf's team. So if we roll a 4 here, we can have the Perish mode. 9. We got Heracross. Okay, we're bringing the boys in. I will say, of all the Pokemon on here, probably one of the better options. Heracross is definitely a very solid option, and it certainly was better than a lot of Pokemon that were in that batch. It can be used both in or out of its Mega form, so depending on how our matches go, we might have to slot it in accordingly. I mashed the A button on all of the tutorials to double my victory points, or VP. VP is what is used to both recruit and alter the stats and moves of my Pokemon, and is going to be an extremely scarce resource throughout this challenge. So I need to get as much of it as I possibly can before we start getting into the actual matches. In the absolute best case scenarios, recruiting a Pokemon and giving it the fully desired stat spread and moves will cost around 3,500 VP, but will much more commonly be in the 4 to 4,500 ranges. Averaging only 300 VP per win means that it would take 15 wins to get enough VP to recruit and train a single Pokemon. After getting every single ounce of VP I could, as well as a Skiff Dragonite, I gathered 17,500. A number that very quickly dwindled down to a mere 5,490 after training up my core members of the team and buying all of the necessary items. And with that, I was ready. I quite literally could not afford to let my Pokemon die if I wanted any chance of completing this challenge. It was finally time to tackle the ranked ladder. Thankfully, the first couple of games thrown my way are bot games that I could beat in my sleep. After clearing through those, I was one game away from getting to Pokeball Tier 3 and access to another encounter. It was crucial to maintain our unblemished record as we started to queue into real people, and I knew just the Pokemon that would help to achieve that.
Wait, hold on. Hold on? Scarf Beatrill with sideball and well, they're never going to see this one coming. Wait, hold on. This is the most we've got Sinistra at home Pokemon that you've ever seen in your entire life.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be the secret technique that will lead us to victory.
Okay, Liam. Lowercase Liam. There's only one Pokemon immune to Fissure here, which is very good. If they lead Meganium, okay, Charizard, Samurott. See, this is when things are scary. I'm just gonna go for it. This is our, this is our tried and true. Okay, Hawlucha Mega Evolves first. Let's see if they Mega Evolve now. Okay, they don't. We get an entrainment off, so we do have No Guard Snorlax at the very least. Oh, shoot. The side Flame Charge into Aerial Ace. We should take one. Oh, yeah, easily take one, actually. Were they expecting a double protect? I don't necessarily see the vision there. And that is why I did not. I really wanted to see what the bottom Pokeball tier had for us. And I think we found our answer. Okay, now we're Mega Evolving. So they wanted to get... okay, we're Mega Charizard X, which is actually a little bit scarier. Okay, Outrage. This is random targeting, so that is very scary. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, they're gonna hit their own Charizard, though. They actually lose Levitate. They killed their own Charizard. What is going on? Okay, so Snorlax is going to kill with Fissure. I think they're gonna see this Snorlax at 40 HP. It's such a tasty Snorlax. I think they're gonna be so concerned with hitting this Snorlax. Okay, Decidueye comes out. We're gonna go here, and we're just going to Sucker Punch to Decidueye. All right, unless this is like Focus Sash. Okay. All right, we're through.
You see, you truly never know what to expect down here, which in some ways makes this even more scary than playing in the higher tiers. Our 3-win streak ushered us straight into Pokeball Tier 3, which meant that it's time for a new encounter. This batch looks a lot more promising. Spinning the wheel gives us Hisuian Zoroark. Definitely one of the better options, and this does give me some advantages in Team Preview by creating a guessing game on whether or not it's safe to launch a fighting type move into Snorlax. The problem is that to make the most use of Hisuian Zoroark, you really have to structure the entire team around it. It's not a set it and forget it option like some of these others would have been. Regardless, it's another solid Pokemon that we can add to the batch. I'll set the Beedrill aside and swap it out for our newest addition. If anything bad happens, we blame the fox.
Okay, well this is definitely, as I said, once we see the first Basculegion, we will know we are up against a real team, and this looks like a very real team. So here's my thought process. We've got this nice new juicy Zoroark. I kind of want to make use of it. This has the potential to go absolutely horribly wrong, because if I lose this game, then it all crumbles apart. Oh, okay, those are not the Pokemon that I wanted to see. Those are not the Pokemon that I wanted to see. It might be a Zoroark spam Icy Wind angle. Oh, and it's Mega Aerodactyl. Okay, that is not good. The Sylveon is going to be a big problem. Like, I don't really have any way of just stopping Sylveon Hyper Voice spam. So this could just be... Okay, that's good. That is actually great for us, because not having to take any extra chip damage. Okay, we hit the Aerodactyl. That's big. So we'll get -1 on the Aerodactyl. So yeah, it's just going to be spread move spam. I think we just lose Zoroark. I think Zoroark is dying here, unfortunately. Get an Icy Wind. So we get the speed drop. Hitting the Sylveon here is important. Okay, they get the Tailwind up. So, well, now that negates it. And so now this is going to be Hyper Voice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. Damn, that's what I needed. I needed the Snorlax. Yeah. Yikes. Okay, I think I'm losing this game. If we hit the raw Fissure, though, we might be 30%. We're in good shape. We didn't hit it. I think I needed that to win. Yeah, even with the Troupple Berry, we still barely hang on. Now they just spam Hyper Voice, and there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I mean, this is just like a standard team. I really was just banking on only having non-standard teams. I just can't stop the +1 Hyper Voice spamming Sylveon, and there's really no way I would have ever been able to. Well, there's 4 Mons down, and the core part of our strategy is completely gone.
Well, that is a disaster. Thanks for nothing, Zoroark. I do think that ultimately I mismanaged how I played, but I also just guessed the leads completely wrong. I was really banking on the players down here not running standard teams, but unfortunately I ended up face-to-face against Aerodactyl, Sylveon, Sneasler, Kingambit, and Basculegion much faster than anticipated. If I wanted any hopes of reaching the Master Ball tier during this challenge, I pretty much needed to go completely undefeated into the Great Ball tier with only 1, maybe 2 deaths along the way. Losing 4 of the most valuable Pokemon available to me before I even made it out of Pokeball tier made me really question whether or not even reaching Great Ball tier would be possible at this point. Losing the win streak bonus also means that it will now be even harder to climb into the subsequent ranks. After saying goodbye to our fallen soldiers, it was time to regroup and return to the drawing board.
I can't even.
This challenge is so brutally punishing that I decided to award myself with a new recruitment for every win instead of every new rank. Applying this to our previous wins meant that we can now recruit 2 additional members in Hisuian Typhlosion and Morpeko. Yippee! Very quickly, I'm forced to start using incredibly suboptimal teams with very little synergy. Luckily for me, the latter blesses me with yet another bot game, which means not only a free win, but another free encounter to potentially salvage this broken box.
Okay, this is where, I mean, Archaludon, Charizard, Aerodactyl. If we get Simisage or Garbodor, okay, let's see, I'm nervous. I think we lose.
Yeah, that's enough Pokemon for me. At this point, there is really no room for error. Each death added becomes more and more impactful as our numbers dwindle. The aspect of this challenge that is so difficult is that sometimes in competitive Pokemon, it is actually the optimal play to let your Pokemon faint so that you can bring something else in freely. But in a Nuzlocke where my actions are permanent, that death isn't just impacting the outcome of a singular game, it is a potential challenge warping loss. As a result, I am not just playing how I would to try and win every single game, but I am also playing with a unique condition that nobody else on the ladder has to worry about. My opponents are wagering a few fake internet points, while I'm wagering the lives of the creatures that control my destiny in this challenge. With that in mind, I wanted to see if I could complete my goal.
Okay, this looks like a hard Trick Room team. The only path that I can see forward here is we have to just deny Trick Room at all costs. Oh, delete Snorlax, okay. Interesting. I think I lose immediately if I let Trick Room go up, so I think I have to potentially hit into a Protect here, which would be fine. Yeah, okay. I mean, that obviously makes sense. Superpower, okay, we're going to go down to our Sash. See, this is not good. I almost, like, I don't want to lose Hydrate. This is the problem with this being a Nuzlocke. If I'm unable to deny Trick Room, I think I just lose. So I think this has to be the type of game where I have to minimize my losses as best as I can, and we just lock in the same turn basically. Okay, they just switch it out. This is what I was worried about. Is it didn't? Okay, Araquanid. I mean, this should still be really good damage. I think we might be able to get the kill. Ooh, no, I don't think it's happening. Let's see. Show me big damage. Oh god. And then is it just double edge into, yeah, okay. Hydreigon. It's been real. Down goes one of our best Pokemon. Yep, okay, this is why I was like, I don't think I get a ton, but this will get us good damage on the Oranguru. Ooh, okay, that's not great. There wasn't a whole lot that I could have done here. We do hit the Air Slash, so we get the Araquanid. Okay, so they don't protect either. Okay, is Air Slash going to be enough? I don't know if Air Slash is going to do enough. Oh my god, it lives on 3%. I think Typhlosion should be fine to live 1 here. Well, what are you going to do? I tried so hard to make sure it didn't go up, and unfortunately, Oh, Meganium. Hold on. I think Beedrill's the only way that I can win this game. Okay, Double Edge into the Typhlosion, and then Dazzling Gleam. Unfortunately, I need Typhlosion to live 1. Wasn't enough. So now that's a guaranteed loss. There's just nothing I can do. Oh, that is so brutal, man. We got the double protect, but it's not gonna matter because this dies to Double Edge. So unfortunate, man. Oh, that's just so frustrating because if Trick Room doesn't go up, I think we just absolutely win this game. At this point, it was really all but over. 4 more warm bodies tossed into the grave. Trick Room going up ultimately cost me everything. Had I either gotten better damage rolls or just clicked Draco Meteor instead, I likely would have won the game. But without any speed advantage, I dug a hole that was too deep to climb out of. My spirits and mental fortitude had completely shattered. In order to even make the Great Ball tier, we would likely need a miracle. A miracle that would hopefully come one short bot game and encounter later. Oh god, this is one of the stinkiest, worst lineups I've ever seen. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Let him get on the reroll. 3. God, no! We keep getting the worst one every single time, man. I don't really know what to say. Not quite the miracle I was hoping for. I guess it's back to the ladder to see if I can secure another win and take another spin of the wheel. I actually don't even have enough Pokemon left alive to bring a full team of 6 into the match, so I will have to bring the corpses of both Dragonite and Typhlosion along with me just so the game will allow me to hop on the ladder. What do we have? Oh, GG's. Just forget it, man. Just forget it. How could I possibly beat this? I mean, Morpeko might actually be able to do some stuff here. Morpeko actually doesn't look too terrible. We've only got 4 mons to choose from. It really just comes down to how we utilize these guys. I think we're just gonna close combat the Archaludon and parting shot the Archaludon. In hindsight, I think this was a horrible play. Parting shot, okay, Pelipper comes out. So I think we need to go Abomasnow to reset the weather, and I think we just go Aura Wheel into the Pelipper slot. So they might be getting Tailwind up here, but this at least will deny a potential Electro Shot. What are we going with? Are we protecting? We're not protecting. Is it going to be Focus Sash on the Pelipper? It is. Okay, Tailwind. Okay, and yes. Beautiful. If it's Wide Guard, I really just want to get rid of this Pelipper. I'm going to Aura Wheel into it. They swap. Okay, they probably don't have Wide Guard. I should have just done it. Yeah, Pelipper staying alive does hurt us quite a bit. I feel behind. I think I need to start doing things. I need to get rid of this stupid bridge. Oh, they Flash Cannon. Okay. Flare Blitz the Heracross. Now it's into Morpeko. Morpeko holds. Incineroar is becoming a bit of a problem. Don't be sturdy. Okay, it wasn't sturdy. Yes. That is massive. That is big. Oh god. Now they've got Mega Dragonite to deal with. Okay, we hit both. We break multi-scale. That's big. Huge crit on the Incineroar. We get the speed drop. They Draco into... Okay. Oh, they doubled it. Oh my god. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, they're switching out, which is... I guess I should have just tried to kill it. I think they're going Hurricane, but I should be faster. At -1, if it's timid, I am slower. But we can go Abomasnow, reset the weather. Please, 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 please. Yes, we hit Rock Blast. Oh my god, that's gonna be a... Yes, 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 let's go Heracross. Okay, okay, huge crit mattered on the last one. Okay, okay. They forfeit. Yes. Yes, get outplayed. We're in Pokeball Tier 2. Let's go. Oh my god, it actually helped so much that they forfeit, because if they had decided to play that one out, I probably would have ended up losing at least one Pokemon. So being able to keep all of my Pokemon alive is absolutely insane. Turns out that Mega Heracross guy is pretty strong. Maybe I should have been using its raw power the entire time. If there was ever a time for a miracle, that time would be now. Oh, that's another stinky batch. That's another really, really stinky batch. But who are we getting? 6. Bring him out. The wall is here. Well, it's a Pokemon. It is a Pokemon that we can use, and that, at this point, is all that matters.
I mean, it's something. I know that I literally just finished raving about how I should have been using Mega Heracross from the start, but getting Aggron made me full pivot into a Trick Room team with Audino as the designated Trick Room setter. The theme of this team is going to be the extremely unwanted members that would have been better filled by just about any other Pokemon theme. Nobody encapsulates this better than the original mistake Pokemon, Abomasnow. Mega Abomasnow seems very appealing, as being able to spam strong spread moves under Trick Room feels like the oppressive option that we've been missing this whole time. Focus Sash Heracross can still work here as a Moxie sweeper under the Twisted Dimensions as well. This is honestly the best that I've felt about any of these teams since the very start. I really do think that reaching Great Ball tier is possible.
Okay, the good news is I don't see any fake out, which is very, very good for us. The problem is I do see a Charizard. Okay, there is the Charizard. I could just go Trick Room Protect. I think they might, that would potentially stall at a turn of Sun. Oh, they, okay, well, I made the wrong play. That's okay, we got him. Well, now we're in good shape. Now, the problem is we are not Skill Link Heracross here. Hopefully, Heracross is that guy, and he hits this, and he hits more than 2. Okay, they protect with Primarina. Please, Heracross, just hit these. We hit these, okay. Oh my god, and 2. Oh. If it had lived on 1 HP. Okay, massive. Great turn for us. And we get the Moxie boost. Wait a minute, hold on. This might be the Heracross sweep. Okay, Mega Gardevoir. Okay, this goes first. Do we see Protect? Okay. Primarina goes first. We have Focus Sash on Heracross. Heracross moves next. It connects. Oh my god. He's going crazy. He's insane. Despite being +2 attack, I do think we need to switch out. Okay, we set the snow. We get a defense boost. Oh, Heavy Slam. Oh, okay, we're not a fairy type though. Hyper Voice. Okay. I am a little bit scared. We do have Sturdy on the Aggron, which is the good thing here. They protect the Primarina. Okay, we get the Blizzard off into Mudsdale. Is it Focus Sash? It's not! Okay, Abomasnow, huge. And they forfeit, yes! So we don't even have to worry about losing anything. Oh my god. We're on a win streak, baby.
This was it. This was the team that was going to get us into the Great Ball tier. I was now just a single win away from achieving my actual, much more realistic goal of getting out of the Pokeball tier for this challenge. Thanks to the 3-win streak that I was on, one more win would usher us out of the lowest tier and into Great Ball tier. Just one more win.
So this is a variant of what is kind of the standard team at the moment, which I don't like to see. Basculegion Charizard, okay. All right, well, I don't think they have any way of stopping Trick Room here, so that is the benefit, at least. We can really threaten. They do Mega Evolve the Charizard off rip. Heracross protects, flip turn, okay. That does barely anything. Incineroar, okay. That is not good for us. I think I should have just Rock Blasted if I had, because now that they have Fake Out pressure, I mean, Aggron is not weak to fire yet. Okay, they Fake Out, yep, they Fake Out the Aggron. That does nothing. Well. Well, it was nice knowing you, Aggron. Charizard Y. That guy's pretty good. Maybe I should have just gotten Charizard Y. Okay, Incineroar Flare Blitzes into the Audino. It lives. Okay, as long, I mean, we're gonna move next year, and we're gonna get the heal back from Wish. Okay, that's massive. The Helping Hand was a little bit unnecessary there. But we get Moxie boosted Heracross now. Oh, I'm too scared to close combat because they could switch. They could switch and then I get nothing. So I think I'm gonna Rock Blast and switch to Abomasnow. This is definitely dangerous. This is definitely a little bit scary. Okay, they Flare Blitz Heracross. We go down to Sash. Okay, huge. Wait, that's a great switch. We Rock Blast, 1. Okay, we're gonna need some big hits. 2, 3, 1 more, please. Yes! Yes, Heracross! You are so clutch, baby! Basculegion is going to be a big, big problem. We have not used a Mega Evolution, so we can Mega Evolve here. Blizzard, okay, it didn't lock in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. And then do they go last respects into... Oh no! Oh, that might be it. I think that might be GG's. They wave crash. I could have had it. We were so close. But I think that poison cost me the game. Yep. I think I would have lived this. Oh, you need to be so lucky. That sucks, dude. That sucks so hard. Man. Unfreaking lucky. You ever just outplay somebody, but they have Basculegion? You ever just play better than someone, but they just have better Pokemon than you? That's how it feels. Oh, man.
So incredibly close, yet so incredibly far. Had Abomasnow not gotten poisoned by Sludge Bomb, we could have lived a Wave Crash and retaliated with a killing blow. But the extra damage that we took from the poison ticks was ultimately too much to overcome. At this point, my goal looked completely out of reach. I was now just one loss away from having too few Pokemon to even participate in a ranked match. The win from earlier, as well as the free bot game I had after losing, meant that I could get two final encounters. Two final encounters to turn this ship around. And I got Lycanroc and Gourgeist. Cool! Well, as the saying goes, when there's a flinch, there's a way. It's time to put that to the test for potentially the very last time.
All right, well, here's the thing. Lycanroc should outspeed, okay? And Choice Scarf Lycanroc should be faster. Don't miss, okay? I mean... Just forget it, man. Forget it.
And that's about how I expected our last game to go. This is a challenge that requires both immense skill and immense luck to succeed in. Not only do you have to hope you don't get unlucky in the battles, but a lot of this challenge ultimately comes down to the luck you get from the ranch. There are a ton of borderline unusable Pokemon in Champions, so sometimes you are just dead on arrival. I absolutely think that making Great Balls here is more than possible, but I really want to challenge myself. I think that it's possible to make it to the top.
Let's go! Let's go! Okay, that's 2 wins on the board, baby.
Okay, we get the Mega.
Oh, God. No, miss. Oh, we got it! Let's go! Yes! They're adamant! Let's go!
3.
Yes! The bomb has been planted. Yes!
I can't take it. There's nothing left. We have nothing left.
Oh my god!
I've got to kill.
Yes! We made it to the Ultra Balls here! Oh my goodness. Yes! We won a sucker punch! You King Gambit!
No, hold. Please hold. Wins the cup. Please, wins the cup. Please.
Yes! Oh my god, I was so worried. That was the greatest forfeit of all time.